stop if you are losing confidence, if you are in self-doubt, and if you are being blamed in a relationship because you are simply being gaslit. Now, this is my second video on NRI marriages, and I want to reach out to all the women who are planning to get married to an NRI and come to UK, US or any other country, or you are already in these countries and are facing problems in the hands of your in-laws as well as your husband. Now, if you are already here in the UK, US, or are planning to come here and you have a father-in-law, mother-in-law, or sister-in-law staying in these countries, let me tell you that you are susceptible to facing a lot of problems and issues. Why? Because these in-laws, they came and settled here 35, 40, 45, 50 years back, and they carried that India with them here. And they still think that once they get brides from India, it will be easy for them to manipulate the brides, making them do all the household chores, in making them puppets in their hands. Now, there is no problem in contributing to the household work or to the finances in a family, but what is problematic is when your freedom is being controlled, which is called coercive control. So I just want to let you know, and this is only because I did not know this when I came to this country, that there are laws and rules along these lines, because in our country we say, itna to chalta hai, itna to hota hi hai, itna to compromise karna hi padta hai. But let me tell you, it is not true. And I'm going to read something from the UK government website, and I'm going to also link UK and US government website in the description below for you to go through it, for you to know that there are helpline numbers given there, and these helplines, front runners, work 24/7, 365 days in a year, and they provide you help, shelter and guidance when you need them. So I'm going to read something from the UK government website. It says that if your partner or your ex-partner, if they cut you off from family or friends and intentionally isolate you, if they bully, threaten or control you, take control of your finances, monitor or limit your use of technology, physical and or sexual abuse, that means you are suffering from domestic abuse. And then they also say that domestic abuse is not only physical violence, it can also include coercive control, economic abuse, online abuse, threats and intimidation, emotional abuse and sexual abuse. Now, all of these things come under abuse. So you need not have a scar on your body to prove that you have been abused. So please keep that in mind, that when you are leaving your country and you're coming to a foreign land, you can feel very isolated because it takes time for one to adjust to the culture, to the accent, to the food, to the climate, to everything around you changes. You don't have the same support system. You don't have the same friends around you. The way you commute, the way you communicate, everything is very, very different. So on top of that, if you are not being supported by the family whom you marry and come here, or whom you look forward to for help and support, then you really, really feel isolated and helpless. But please don't, because help exists. There is a huge Indian community out here. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to the helpline numbers that I'm going to share below on the government UK website links. But please know that you need to take your control back. You need to stand up for yourself and let not your in-laws or your husband abuse you. We need to stand together to stop this abuse, and I really, really feel for the people, for the women who come to these foreign countries and they find themselves lonely and alone. So please, stopping abuse is in your hands. You have to take control of your mind. You have to take control of your life, and you have to fight against it. You have to stand up for yourself. Even if you have a kid, please don't think that if you are in a mental stress, you will be able to provide a good support to your child. You need to first mentally support yourself. You need to first wear the oxygen mask yourself, and only then you will be in a position to think straight. You will be in a position to think wise. So do take care of yourself before you think, oh, what is going to happen with the kid, because the child will be taken care of once you take care of yourself. So please do not suffer in silence. Please do not suffer in loneliness. Please reach out, because help exists, and do read what is mentioned on the government website. The best of us, even if we are educated, we are earning good money, we think that, we are not so dumb. No one can just gaslight us, or no one can just control us. But this can happen to the best of us, and I am talking out of experience. I have seen so many expats in the women's shelters, and I've worked with these charities where there are expats, and I really feel bad because they suffered in the hands of their in-laws as well as their husband. They could not understand what's happening, and they started doubting themselves. The confidence level was so low, it was at the rock bottom, that they could not think straight, and they only kept blaming themselves. And this has happened to the best of us. So know that you are not stupid, you are not dumb. These things happen, but it's time that you understand this. It's time that you acknowledge this. It's time that you take control of your mind, of your situation, and stand up for yourself, because only you can help yourself by reaching out for help. So please take care and reach out if you need any help and support.